is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Good evening, Martinsville and Henry County. Welcome to MHC on the Rise, where it's our goal to create positive conversation and find solutions to the issues that impact Martinsville and Henry County. And tonight we have a group of young men that are the third group from our area to win a state championship. But for them, it's actually a tradition, and we're going to talk about that some. But it's their first as a team, but it's the 14th, for their school. So we're going to start with Coach. If you'd introduce yourself, and then we'll let each guy introduce himself, and we're going to have a great conversation tonight.
My name is Jeff Adkins. I'm the head coach of Martinsville High School.
My name is Devontae Holland. I'm a junior, number 15. I play center.
My name is Curtis Pilson. I'm a senior, number 5, and I play small forward.
My name is Cameron Bradley. I'm a junior, number 3.
Jay Dandridge. I'm number 2, and I'm a junior.
Satchel King, number 10, and I'm a senior. Play power forward.
And Coach, you have these guys well prepared because they still have their game face on.
They do.
Guys, it's okay to smile tonight, and we're going to relax and have a good conversation. There's nobody that's going to show up that you're going to have to play tonight. But I want to ask the question, Coach, has the realization set in that you have led this group of young men to the 14th state championship for your alma mater?
Well, it's a great feeling to accomplish your goal for the year, to win the 14th state championship, but it's these kids first, and I was very excited for them and to see a team achieve all their goals, and it was just a great feeling when they hit 0-0 and we hit the lead.
Absolutely. And what about you guys? Has it set in that you're actually the state champions of Virginia?
I mean, sometimes to me, it still don't feel like it's real. I mean, like every morning I wake up and look in the mirror like, I'm a state champion.
Absolutely.
It's just a good feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling to be a state champion because everybody don't make it to see a state champion game, championship game.
Yep.
It's
Yes,
a
sir.
great feeling. This is something we always been wanting since we were little kids.
Yeah, it's a dream come true to everybody because, like Vontae said, not everybody get a chance to witness this moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, words really couldn't explain it, for real. Words really couldn't explain it at all.
And you guys some of you guys I've been watching play even before you knew me. I knew you played some AAU basketball, Devontae, with, my cousin Garrett Dillard. And so I've been watching you grow. And did you ever, think you'd get to this point of being a state champion? And then also, when that buzzer went off, what were your first thoughts?
My first, when I was at the free throw line, it was a couple seconds left. I was just smiling, just really, we were about to be state champions, and when the buzzer sounded, it was just unbelievable. I was speechless because we were state champions. We done it, what we wanted to do since day one.
Absolutely. And how sweet was it to beat the team that beat you just a week before, for a regional championship?
Well, I felt like that was working to our advantage. I told them when we lost the Friday night, I said, it's hard to beat a team 2 times in 5 days. And we had the psychological edge going into the finals, and we shocked them a little bit that first half, holding them to just 12 points.
Mm-hmm. And Coach Adkins, he told us coming into the locker room, remember that feeling when we lost to Bruton. So we just wanted to go out and just win the game, so we won't have to have the same feeling.
The game was when we lost last year, and I told them, remember this feeling, and that was kind of our motto. Every game, every elimination game, we had to win 6 straight, 6 elimination games, and I said, we don't want to have that feeling again.
Exactly. And Mr. Pilson, you saw Magna Vista football win it. Carlisle girls won it shortly, before you guys did. Was there any thought in your mind that, hey, we're next?
I mean, I just feel like once Magna Vista won the state championship in football, I felt like then once Carlisle girls won, like it was a movement for the 276. So I feel like we just work harder to go get it so we can get a ring also.
Awesome. And Doug, if we can slide those pictures up, you know, you guys are part of I mean, this is not just winning a state championship. You know, some teams win one, but for Martinsville, this is a legacy. And got a couple pictures we want to put up here with some of the previous Martinsville, you know, Bulldog champions. Look here, this is Maurice Spencer, you know, and he's a state champion, and that's his firstborn child. And he wanted a picture at, you know, the doghouse with his firstborn child. And that picture says a lot to me. You know, one, it shows, you know, the legacy, the tradition, the love that he has for this program. How do you guys feel now that your name is in the books with Amari Spencer, you know, a Kevin Beamer, a Sean Moore, a James Hairston, a Jeff Adkins? How do you guys feel that your name is now in the books with these guys?
I mean, it feels good. Like, every time we walk in the gym now, we know we're going to see that banner, and we're going to also see our picture, and everybody else is going to see that picture and that banner. They're going to remember us for something good.
How do you guys feel?
About time.
As Curtis said, like when you walk in the gym, you're gonna see your picture up there, your state banner. Just know that you won a state championship.
Absolutely, and like I said, it's just a legacy of just guys. And Coach Atkins, you may be, and here's another one of those former Bulldogs, and I don't know if you guys know this fella, but he may be the only person in the state of Virginia to play in 4 state championships as a 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grader. James Hairston played in 4 state championships. So this Martinsville Bulldog basketball thing is kind of like Duke and Kentucky. You don't play for conference and district. You play for state championships. Anything less, you know, I'm sure you know, you feel like, man, we didn't achieve our goal this year. But Coach Atkins, you know, you, private school state champion, public school state champion, and if I'm correct, state champion as a player.
Yeah, we went to, James was my teammate on 2 of those. As a coach, I enjoy, the reason I enjoy winning as a coach because the kids are so happy. When at the end of the game, they were so happy and so excited for what they did. And I remember when I won our 2 in 1980 and 1981, you know, it meant a lot. And I know what it means to these kids. And as a coach, I just try to get out of their way because they had a lot of talent.
But what does it mean to you to win it in 3 different ways? Like say private school, public school, and as a player, you may be the only person to have accomplished a goal of that nature.
Well, it's good to have great players. A coach is only as good as their players, and these guys are great. It's a great team, just phenomenal effort. And I like kids that run through a wall. I always tell them that. And every one of these kids will run through a wall, and that's the key.
So we're not going to get you to talk about Jeff Adkins tonight?
Well, it's not me. It's their championship. I didn't score any points. Now, I scored a winning. I'll tell you about my championship when I played. I did hit the winning bucket. I scored like 30 in the finals my senior year. They were my state championships. And this means a lot to me, too.
Absolutely.
But these kids, this is something I still dream of and think about those games when I play.
Yeah.
And I know they will, too.
And you mentioned it's their state championship. Why don't you talk about each one of these guys and give us a little bit about what they meant to the team this year?
Well, I'll start with Satchel King as a senior. Satchel, I think he tried out for my team 2 years in a row. I cut him 2 years in a row. And this year he came back and he made the team. He started several games this year. And he had a 3-quarter length shot against Buckingham in the state first round action in the regional first round. And just someone that will really go through a wall for you. Jay Dandridge, I've coached him 3 years now, brought him up his freshman year, and really, the thing that makes Jay so great, he plays great in big games. And all the big games, all the elimination games, he had big games. And that's a credit to his strength, his mental strength, his ability to rise to the occasion. Cameron Bradley, you talk about someone running through the wall, he'll run through the wall for you. I mean, he is a beast on defense. He gives it everything he's got. And against Graham, he single-handedly defensively stopped all their team, it seemed like. Oh, he had a great defensive game. And I don't know how he did it for 32 minutes, never came out, and just played at a high intense level. And, and Cam's not the best shooter looking-wise, but mentally, he wheels it in the basket. And he hit the biggest shot against Graham. He banked in a 3.
Oh, man.
But he took the shot, And in the state championship, he hit the first three, got two 3-point plays, one traditionally and one with a shot. Curtis Pilson, coached him 3 years. He's bought into everything that I've believed in. He believes in our system. He believes in what we do. He's a coach on the floor, and we're really going to miss Curtis next year. I don't know what to do. We lost to Dan River the Friday night, in the regional finals. Curtis fouled out, and I said, well, we can't let him foul out in the finals. And he had a great 3 years with me, and Curtis is going to play somewhere next year. We're really excited about that.
Awesome.
Devontae, just his stats are off the charts. People don't realize what Devontae does for our team, averaging 25 points a game, 17 rebounds, 5 blocks. In the state semifinal game, after the end of the game, the reporter says, did Devontae have the game that he has on paper? Statistically speaking, he's phenomenal. And I think it's a credit to Devontae. He struggled with his free throw shooting this year. I think he shot 52% from the line, but in the state finals, he was like 85%, and when it really counted. And Devontae's a great leader, and just a great team. I coached a lot of teams, but this is a special group that played so hard. They wanted to win, and then the community wanted them to win. I think part of the community expected them to win, which is hard to do as a coach. They expect them to win, and they stepped up to the plate and got that state championship.
And you mentioned that about the community. I remember going to the Magna Vista football game, and there were former Martinsville Bulldogs. And there was a time where that didn't happen. If Magna Vista went or Laurel Park went, Martinsville stayed home and rooted against them.
Right.
But I've seen it this year where we're all supporting each other, and that's athletics can do that. It can bring a community together.
Well, I know, talk about Carlisle. You mentioned Carlisle's girls. Shout out to Mancina Craighead's a great coach. He was my assistant and my head JV coach at Carlisle. Did a great job. But Magna Vista, our players are close to their players, and they can speak to it more. I think a lot of their players came to our state championship game to watch us, and I think they're really close. They're good friends off the court. They battle. Now they'll battle on the court.
Oh yeah.
But off the court, they're good friends, and a lot of the kids will go see their games.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And before we go to break, I want to talk to Mr. Pilson. Every team has that person that, as Coach said, kind of that heart, that person that needs to be out there. You may not finish with 25 points or 15 rebounds, but you're doing other stuff. How did you see your role as, on the team this year?
Well, by being my senior year, I just tried to be a leader. And when I first started playing basketball for Martinsville, I was looking at all the other teams and how they tried to set an example for the JV players or everybody other than them, and try to keep the team on the back. Mm-hmm. Like when we lost to Dan River that Friday night, our players in the locker room mad, holding their head down. Of course, I was mad too, but our season wasn't over. And that's what I was trying to get them to understand, we're not done yet. We still got this. So don't put your head down after a loss, You learn from that loss, and you keep on moving and get better.
Awesome. And defense. A lot of guys won't take pride in defense. They want those big numbers. How do you motivate yourself to come out and play defense every night?
That's just something that I love to do.
You just love playing defense? Yes, sir. And do you get a special feel when you stop a guy? Is that almost as good as scoring a basket?
Yes, sir. I learn his moves.
Yeah, Cam would come in and say, I got him. He's not scoring anymore. And I'll say, Cam, okay, you got him. And he'll stop the kid every time. Awesome. You can guard him.
Awesome. And before we go to break, what was the most challenging situation that you guys went through this season?
Sure, man. I'd say Graham.
Graham?
Because it was an elimination game, and it was a close game.
You were down 8 points with 3 minutes left.
Oh, wow.
It was tight. Yeah, one of the biggest challenges I've had coaching, for the 3 years at Martinsville was overcoming adversity. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we get down and we start maybe not playing well and taking quick shots and getting out of our system. That game, we were calm.
Okay.
In the huddle, down 8, and we still got this, and it was a calm confidence. And,
awesome.
And I thought we had about a 5% chance of winning at that point, but we did pull it out.
Well, good. And we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk more to the Martinsville Bulldog. 2015 2A state champions. We're looking at the coach of the year. We're looking at the player of the year, and just a great basketball team. Martinsville, Henry County. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Jim Mills Nissan is proud to announce the new arrivals for 2015. The all-new Maxima four-door future of sedans with the new floating roof design. Also seen in the stylish new design 2015 Nissan Murano. The all-new 2016 Nissan Titan has a new bold look. Nissan Note, the most affordable sedan with smartphone integration. It's an exciting year to buy Jim Mills Nissan across from the Martinsville Speedway, or visit us at jimmillsnissan.com. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville. Suit City in Collinsville has everything 50% off. Suit City has the largest selection of choir and church robes, 50% off. Suit City has boys' suits 50% off with a large selection to choose from. Slim fit suits on sale 50% off only at Suit City. All sports coats on sale 50% off. Looking for that wedding or prom tuxedo? Stop renting when you can buy one for $89.99 or less. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter, 666-6598.
I've been here since I was 15. It's like home to me. Ridgeway, it's not only beautiful, it's a tight-knit community. At Woody's, we cut our meat fresh every day, hand-cut. It's no preservatives. It's fresh to you right off the truck. We offer the fresh produce delivered to us twice a week from the beautiful Blue Ridge Parkway. Here at Woody's, we offer a great bargain price on Nice's sausage, and we make our own sausage daily. Come see us at Woody's, we're everybody's family.
Need a small home repair but can't afford to pay high contractor prices? Call the House Doctor. With over 25 years of experience in small home repair, you can call him now and save 50% off the service call. He'll even give you a free estimate. Remember, the House Doctor, 340-2072.
There are many reasons to choose Monroe Muffler Brake and Service for all of your car's maintenance, repair, and tire needs. We work on your schedule with convenient evening, Saturday, and even Sunday hours. We've earned our customers' trust with over 50 years of guaranteed quality service. And one more popular reason is Monroe's Oil Change and More for only $19.99. Plus, we'll rotate your tires, check tire pressure, and inspect your brakes for free. Trust Monroe to keep your car and your family safe. For dealer quality service for less, it's Monroe Muffler Brake and Service.
Dr. David Jones welcomes Dr. Nicole Deshawn. Please come by and say hello to Dr. D, 25 Cleveland Avenue, Suite E, or call for an appointment, 638-8888.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Welcome back to MHC on the Rise, where it's our goal to create positive conversation and find solutions to the issues that impact Martinsville and Henry County. And I'm sitting here with the 2015 State Champion Martinsville Bulldogs. And Coach Adkins, you were just recently named the Coach of the Year. Why don't you talk about that some and what that means to you as a coach and who's been in this business for quite a while?
Yeah, I've been around. I've been coaching for quite a while. It's a great honor for your peers to recognize you. It's voted on by the coaches, and it's a great honor to win that. But you know, we had a great team. The kids played great, and everything came together just at the right time. And we really got hot when the tournament started. And one of my main philosophies in coaching is to coach for the tournament, and I think you saw that this year. And we just had a great season. I think being coach of the year means because we had a great team.
Okay.
And that's what I take from that.
And player of the year, I'm going to say this, and you remind me of a guy that I went to high school with, Big Odell Hodge. And Odell went on to Old Dominion and set all sorts of records. He played overseas, made lots of money playing basketball. Never played in the NBA, but he played for years overseas, made a lot of money. But you were named the 2A State Player of the Year. Did you ever dream that that was a possibility?
I dreamed it was a possibility. It's a great honor, but all that is impossible without your great teammates and coaches.
Awesome. So you guys are a humble group of guys. Awesome. And that's what it
Well,
takes.
and I think to win a state championship, you have to be that way. You can't just be selfish and worry about yourself. You can't have coaches trying to get credit or players trying to get credit. You got to, and this team came together. We had 12 players. We only have 5 here, 7 players that, you know, obviously we couldn't fill everybody in here, but we had great teammates. Those 12 guys got really close, and they'll always, we took a picture today of the state championship team.
Okay,
and,
awesome.
They'll always be state champions.
Most memorable moment. Let's start with the guys in the back. What was your most memorable moment during the course of this season?
Well, I have to say the night against Buckingham for a fact. It was it had to been about at least about 4 minutes left, and the second team was in. We always get in and play our hearts out, no matter what, no matter how much time we had. We'd go in and do what we had to do. But right before that, the shot the coach was talking about, I had hit a 3-pointer before that, and I couldn't score for nothing at all. I was trying to hit free throws and all, I couldn't score. So I mean, I was just eager. So when it was the final seconds and the clock was running down, I usually go to the box, but I ran to bring the ball down the court. So my player passed it in to him, and I was going to bring it down and just shoot it at the top of the key. But once I got in, I looked up, and it said 1 point something, and all I could hear was Coach Adkins out there. Everybody say, shoot, and I just threw it. When I threw it, I just watched it all the way, and it just went right in, didn't touch the rim or nothing. Awesome. And after that, I just felt like $1 million.
Awesome. Mr. Dandridge, what was your most memorable moment this season?
To me, I think my most memorable moment was the game against Halifax. The first game, I believe I had one of my best games. And there I did hit one of the 3/4 shots also. And that was an excitement to me, which boosted the team, beat them by 20. That's my main.
Mr. Bradley.
My most memorable moment was against Martinsville when our big man fouled out in the 4th quarter with 2 minutes left. We was down by 4, and I tied 23 points and came back and kept the team on my back.
Awesome, and that's what it takes.
My most memorable moment was scoring my 1,000th point and just the team just coming up and giving me hugs and just saying congratulations.
Mr. Pilson?
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what happened. We played GW at Martinsville about the fight or whatever, but people probably look at me like, why is it a memorable moment? Well, for me, I got suspended 2 games, but I learned from that and came back stronger. And from that right there, that moment, people thought, oh, Martinsville's not going to do this. Martinsville can't win state. They got too many bad attitudes, but we proved them wrong and we won state. That's my most memorable moment of the season.
And I like the way you put that, you know, we can learn from adversity. And I'm sure there were some adverse moments during the course of the season, that being one of them, because it was all over the paper everywhere, people labeling this and that. But you know, I'd actually forgotten about that because you won the state championship. It kind of erased that. And the life lesson there is, you know, bad stuff happens. You know, you do some good things, and you know that bad stuff go away. Just don't keep repeating those bad things.
Sure.
Coach, your most memorable moment?
Well, I think it was obviously the state championship game. You know, I've been here 3 years. I've worked with this team for 3 years. Devontae's been 3. Everybody here has been almost 3 years, and we really worked hard to get that to that game. And I was very proud to hold Dan River to 22% shooting. I think that's, as a coach, when you hold a great team like Dan River to 22% shooting, we held them to 10 field goals. They made 10 buckets. That's all they made the whole game.
Wow.
And I just love defense. And That's our, we played great defense. We held them to 10 total buckets and 22% shooting. I was really proud.
Oh, absolutely. And got some young guys. Put a little pressure on you. What is it going to take to win it next year?
Well, we have a T-shirt. They have a shirt they wear. It says ? We've got all the state championships listed, and then the last one was 2006, so we had a question mark when the next one was going to be. So 13 was listed. So I guess we'll have to get another shirt.
Okay.
So I don't look at it that way. We really downplayed it all year because I know they hear it enough of it. We focus on every day getting a little better and try to just stay with the philosophy, stay with the system, and we just try to get better every day. If you think you're going to win a state championship today for next year, that doesn't happen. It takes a lot of work.
I'm going to put everybody on the spot real quick. Give you about 15 seconds. Why are you a big deal? Why are you a big deal? Who would like to go first?
I'm not the fastest, but I'm not the strongest. I just try to outsmart people, and it don't matter how fast you are, how strong you are. You gotta just play basketball and just do what's right. Just make the right plays.
Okay. Why are you a big deal?
Man.
Now you got a gold chain on, so you should be able to brag on yourself a little bit.
I mean, for one, I feel like I'm a big deal because I'm my own person, and like on the court, I try to lead, and you know what I'm saying? So if somebody be something to follow me, I'm not a follower. I'm always trying to lead.
Okay. Why are you a big deal?
I believe I'm a big deal because of the fact that point guards mainly keep the team straight and show leadership, and I try my best to do, show leadership, take care of the ball, distribute the ball to my shooters, and we had Devontae, which is the player of the year, and I just think that I did pretty good distributing the ball with the team.
Okay. Why are you guys a big deal?
Well, I guess because wherever coach would ever put me at, whether I would start, whether I was six-man, or I play my role and I do what I had to do. And plus, I was the one that made Devontae Holland tough in practice every day. Every day, me and Devontae played one-on-one. He used to give it to me, but I wasn't going to give up.
Awesome.
I foul him and everything.
Awesome.
Well, I want the best offense on the offensive player, but on my defensive side, I'd always bring my defense through.
Okay. Coach, 10 seconds. Why are you a big deal?
I'm just honored to coach at Martinsville High School. I'm honored to coach these kids, and every day every day I go to practice, I'm so excited because these kids are there, and as long as they're there, I'll keep going.
Awesome. Guys, I appreciate you all coming on tonight. Congratulations on being the state champions, earning that state championship, overcoming the adversity. Coach Adkins, commend you, congratulate you. Martinsville, Henry County, join us next week when we have Miss Mabel Finney on with us. Have a great week.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Jim Mills Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is proud to announce the new arrivals for 2015. Jeep lovers will be impressed with the new Jeep Renegade look and style. The all-new Dodge Challenger and Dodge Charger are redesigned with sleek lines and luxury. The new Ram Rebel offers an off-road experience. It's an exciting year to buy at Jim Mills Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Visit us across from the Martinsville Speedway or visit us online at jimmillscdjr.com.
How's that 4G LTE? Hold on. You sure you got service? Yeah, I've got US Cellular. Okay, here it is. Pretend you're a tree.
US Cellular built coverage way out here, so you can search the web in a pinch.
I can't believe the tree thing worked.
4G LTE towers where you don't expect it. US Cellular.
Come visit one of our locations at 301 Liberty Street in Martinsville and 324 TV Stanley Highway in Bassett. Also with locations in Eden and Reedsville.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
Here at Henry County Adult Learning Center, we can help you achieve your GED and make your family proud.
My family, they were so proud of me. My wife, my mom, and all my sisters.